and it looked like there was 6 lanes of traffic through Salt Lake City. Traffic is definitely picking up a lot more now.
We're off here at some creepy clown gas station. Let's take in the scenery on the way to our Oasis campground, it's called.
Good morning, guys. Luke is just finishing up hooking up the trailer, and Chloe is working on her crawling down in the grass. She absolutely loves the prickly grass. Some like nice sensory stuff going on. Hey, Chloe? And this morning we are saying goodbye to the RV park. We're heading through Salt Lake City, which I looked on Google like satellite view, and it looked like there was 6 lanes of traffic through Salt Lake City, so I was a little bit nervous about that. Luke doesn't seem nervous at all, but I am, being the passenger, which is really funny. And then after passing through Salt Lake City, we're gonna be heading to Yuba Lake State Park, which is actually only like a 2-hour and 40-minute drive, it says, maybe closer to 3 hours for us. But yeah, pretty easy driving day today. We're making our way down south, closer and closer to Disneyland, and oh look, I didn't even notice, but Chloe's got her, oh, don't eat that. Chloe's got her Minnie Mouse pants on. Anyways, we gotta get heading out of here because it's close to Chloe's nap time and she's starting to get a little cranky, but the grass is keeping her occupied at least. We try and obviously make sure on these bigger driving days that Chloe is napping every single time that we drive, because it's just so much easier that way, not having to keep her entertained as much, and she doesn't get as cranky in her car seat. So yeah, we're gonna hit the road here. We're on our way to Salt Lake City.
Alright, so we're about half an hour out of Salt Lake City here, I think. Alysha's a little worried for me. I am apprehensive but optimistic is the words I've decided to describe how I'm feeling about this. Driving the trailer's gone really well. I'm pretty comfortable behind the wheel. Doing the interstate and trying to keep up with like the semi-interstate posted speeds, if nothing else, has gone really well. So it should be good. The one thing I'm not thrilled about is we bought clip-on mirrors for our Ford truck because it doesn't have the pull-out mirrors. So with the clip-on, I can see back where my bumper is on this mirror, no problem, which makes lane changing very nice. But the angle this way looks, I don't know if it's the angle or it might honestly just be the awning arm comes down quite a bit of a way, so I can't quite see down the sidewall very easy. So merging left, super easy. Going back into the right-hand lane, not as easy. I debated on if I wanted to like tape on a little ruler stick type thing and paint it red just to have an easier marker showing the stick out through cities, but that kind of sounds hokey and lame, right? Am I right? But should be good, and it's good practice. Alysha opted, we were thinking like we could find a different route that bypasses Salt Lake City and it would add on a bit of time. It's only about a 3-hour driving day today to Yuba Lake, so we could have, but we're going to be heading to LA soon enough for Disneyland, of course, as we mentioned, so I'm going to have to get used to city traffic, and LA, I got to imagine, is far worse than what Salt Lake City has to throw at us. And I love the idea of Salt Lake City. It seems like a beautiful city. We're not stopping in it, obviously, but I want to drive through it and see it. With the mountain ranges we've got and some of the nice historic-looking buildings, maybe it'll be a pleasant, scenic drive, and we'll just hug the middle lane. Not in the slow lane on the right-hand side where it off merges, not in the fast lane so people can go around us. Smooth sailing. I'm thinking.
Alright, so we're getting close to downtown Salt Lake City. Traffic is definitely picking up a lot more now than on the outskirts and like the outer towns and stuff, but honestly, so far so good.
It's too easy. So I think the drive's going pretty good right now. There's quite a few lanes of traffic. The crazy thing about interstate driving is it's like 70 miles per hour. It's like 110 kilometers in the traffic, but let's check quick here. Am I doing good, Google?
You're as cool as a cucumber. A frozen cucumber.
It's been going pretty good driving through Salt Lake City. Chloe was getting a little antsy, and Alysha was getting real antsy because she had to pee this whole time apparently, so we had to take an off-ramp in the middle of all that traffic. It just keeps going and going. It said the population was like 190,000 only or something, so it's like, oh, it's actually pretty small. And then the highway, though, everyone going through is just zooming. But been going really good. We're off here at some creepy clown gas station. Looks pretty scary, but nobody's even here. Is this clown scary, Chloe? Huh? So we're gonna fuel up here, might as well since we're parked. Let Alysha use the washroom, maybe we'll find some food. All these driving days, maybe it's a trucker thing, but it just makes me want burgers and soda pop. I just want to find like a Sonic or somewhere kind of classic American fast food to try out still, but never lucky. So we'll see what happens here, grab some grub, and then we're back merging onto the interstate, and we'll see how much longer it lasts, because it's been forever. Something else interesting in Utah here is the gas stations. Where we're from in BC, in a lot of places it has 87, 89, and 91 octane regular gasoline. Utah has 85, which is supposed to work better in higher elevations, I guess, because the elevation of Salt Lake City is actually higher than the Coquihalla even. For any of you that know the West Coast in BC, the Coquihalla summit's so high. That's so funny. So it's super high elevation, so 85 runs better in vehicles that can run it. But then we Googled it and it said that you should still run the recommended octane. So a lot of the vehicles, like I've just been running 88 is the other option, not 87, but 88. So a little more primo, I guess, but how weird, hey? 85 and 88. Never seen it before. We're half a mile from Yuba State Park.
Take exit 202 toward Yuba Lake.
As the Google lady said, we're half a mile from Yuba Lake turnoff here. Looks like a really nice state park. We're only staying there for one night in the end, but day went really well. Salt Lake City was actually a lot longer than I expected. Oh, this is us. I thought it'd be like a really busy city and then you'd be through, but with all the Ogden and Provo before and after it, it was quite the big journey through the highway. So
Old Yuba Dam Road.
if you're looking for not doing a city drive, it might be worth bypassing it. It wasn't as scenic as we hoped either because it was just interstate, of course, but we're now in the high country here, lots of orange rock now that we're on the south side of Salt Lake City. Some beautiful mountain ranges, and this lake is supposed to be pretty beautiful as well.
Old Yuba Dam Road.
So we're turning left onto Old Yuba Dam Road, and let's take in the scenery on the way to our Oasis campground, it's called. There's a few different ones with the beaches, etc., but we are Oasis campground today, folks. And we have arrived. So our site is a pull through, but we're on the side of the road where if you pull through on the left of a one-way, you'll be driver's side pulling into your campsite, which means your stairs come out on the side you don't want to be on, not by your picnic table, not by the view, not anything. So everyone else seemed to have come up the one way the other way here if they had the pull through that way. So we followed suit, copied our other buddy Jayco right up the road there. And it looked pretty unlevel when we were pulling in, but it turns out we're right about level. We're only here for one night, so I'm gonna leave the sway bars hooked up. I'm gonna leave the hitch in. I do have a locking hitch pin and locking hitch receiver. Not that they can't be broken, but just an extra bit of comfort to leave all the expensive stuff hooked up while we're here. Otherwise though, yeah, here one night, we're gonna enjoy it, and then we're off to Sand Hollow State Park next for 3 nights. Then we can actually unhook and enjoy it. But look how beautiful it is here. Nice turquoise looking lake. We got a nice sun shelter there, fire ring. It has electric hookups and it would have water hookups. However, they're still winterized here because Utah can get really cold up into early spring, and spring has like just officially sprung for us here basically. So we were anticipating that. We brought a little bit of water just in case, so that'll get us through for tonight. And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna be full hookups when we get to our next campground. We also got here just in time for Chloe to have a nap. She was getting a little fussy as we pulled in, so right on time for nap time. We're gonna settle in here and enjoy this beautiful spot.
Okay, well, since we're only here for a night, we're gonna go walk around, walk down to the lake, see what it's like. Also, it's very, very windy, so we probably will just have some little nature shots and cool stuff.
Yeah, maybe it's a Yuba Lake thing, maybe it's just today, but regardless, this spot is so nice.
It is really nice, but really windy. So let's go, Chloe. What? Oh my gosh, imagine using that. That'd be awesome. It's like a community
Wood fire grill.
barbecue thingy.
That's really cool.
Cold water? I think so. Although it's kind of mucky, but I'm gonna go try it. Oh no! Bad idea. It's also it's also cold. That was a huge mistake. Oh great. And the burr. What the?
Huh? Is that what you were just doing? Huh?
Good job, Chloe. Wait, are you practicing to blow out your candles for your first birthday?
Disneyland?
Practice makes perfect. Alright, so it's pretty much Chloe's bedtime now. So we got back here, getting ready for bed. But we just wanted to kind of sign off the video and kind of wrap up our first week on the road because today is officially day number 7 of our trip here.
Yeah, it's gone so well. I mean, I think we stayed at 4 different areas in total. 2 of them being back-in, 2 of them being a nice pull-in resort. Is that right?
I don't know. I remember we have 2 back-ins and the rest were pull-throughs. I just don't remember how many.
But yeah, it's been really fun. The trailer's been so nice. And again, this is my first time towing a travel trailer. I've said a million times now, but I'm so glad we made the decision to jump into travel trailer lifestyle.
Yeah.
I mean, for like being an RV family, yeah, we could have made the Class C work, but we have so much floor space here. The slide goes out so much bigger. We can do so much more. Also for traveling the USA, we've been at electrical hookups, if not electric and water and more, every single time. And we have electric booked. I would say 80+%, if I'm off the top of my head here, of the rest of the trip, which gives us used to all the power, lets us fully utilize this trailer, and it's been perfect so far.
It has been really, really great. I mean, we haven't had any like big mistakes or anything or like any damage, which thank God we haven't. But yeah, we've just been like really like grateful for the weather we've been having. Like everything has been so good. So yeah, we couldn't really ask for any better.
And after this, we're starting to get close to our multi-night stays. That's going to make life so much easier. Thank you for bearing with us for all these one-night days. I know it's been a lot of travel day, campsite type of vibes. But we'll be getting to 3 nights, 4 nights, multiple nights, which will make it a lot more of an actual RV family camping experience. We'll be getting out and seeing a whole lot more cool areas. Disneyland before long. And the trip is just starting to ramp up. We've really enjoyed this first week, but this was just supposed to be the travel period. So it's all been gravy from there for us, honestly.
Yeah, and like we said, like our travel days have gone surprisingly well too. Like we haven't been like super stressed or super tired. We're starting to feel like a tiny bit just like run down, but luckily we're just getting now into our multi-night stays, so that should definitely refresh us, and yeah, we're feeling really good.
Yeah. So thank you all so much for being here. I'm sure most of you have subscribed, but if you haven't, hit that subscribe down below. It helps us out. It lets you know new videos are coming out. And it just feels good for us to get some feedback and grow on the channel here because we put a lot of work into it. We really appreciate doing all these videos with you and sharing the adventure along the way. So hit that. And otherwise, we will be seeing you in the next video then there, friends.
Yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Take care.